Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and this is going to be my review for Ascendance of Bookworm Season 3, Episode 9. Shoot. Essentially they were able to get Mine and Tuli away from the guys that kidnapped them. And they make their way back to the church because, well, they need to find out what the frick is going on and put a stop to it. The head priest, head priest, dang it, I'm blanking on his name. Shoot. Her attendant who used to work with the head priest, okay. He was sent to go get him because, yeah, something's going on, he needs to know, and he was told that the head priest has been sent away to do something, so he's not there. So, they end up running into, the high priest, the high priest. Hang on, I'm trying to type this stupid thing. Okay, anyway, they ended up running into the high priest and that noble from before, and before they had left the bad guys, they grabbed one of the rings that they were carrying, and it turns out that those rings are essentially rings that if you're in a contract with someone, you can't essentially fight your back against your master, so they could do whatever they want. And essentially they're going to try and make Mine be in a contract with him, which means that he would have control over her mana, and she wouldn't be able to do gosh darn thing about it. So, obviously, they're fighting back against him and his people, including some of the high priest's people, and obviously Delia has no idea what's going on, because this is something that is, she wasn't told about this, obviously. And they even grab poor little Dirk and try and use his mana against her, which obviously wasn't very much. And it turns out some of the other attendants that work with the high priest are going against Mine because, well, they aren't too happy that her attendants are having such amazing lives and they are not. And it gets to the point where they're almost got her with the contract, because it has to be like a blood seal, and thankfully her father steps in and knocks it away, attacking the guy in the process, which normally if a commoner attacks a noble, the punishment is death, essentially. And not just for the person involved, but the whole family as well. So, Mine ends up defending everybody, but then the head priest comes back in, and essentially he was hiding in the other room the entire time, listening to this whole thing, I guess. And essentially, before she was saved from the men, she took that necklace that Sylvester gave her. I couldn't remember his name, but when I heard it in the video, I was like, oh, that's him. Okay. Anyway, she took the thing that he put around her neck in the previous episode, not previous episode, but in an earlier episode, I should say, and put her blood seal on it like she was told to protect her. Not in the way that she was thinking, but it does protect her. And if she hadn't done that, then she would have been punished by death, and her family would have suffered too. But because she did that before all this happened, she is now going to be adopted by Sylvester instead of Cardstack. And you're probably wondering, okay, so who is this guy then? You'll find out in the next episode. And oh, it's something you weren't expecting. Though like I said, I got myself spoiled on that, so I already knew. Anyway, because of this, the head priest ends up going against the high priest, tying him up and fighting against the other guy, while Mine puts up a shield to protect everybody because this is going wild and things are getting destroyed. So, yeah, as for what's going to happen next, you're going to have to wait till the finale. And I'm going to hopefully get that up either tomorrow before work or the day after, which would be Friday. So be ready, everybody, because this is getting juicy.